What's up, everyone? Welcome to day 4 of my road from practically zero to 100k a month at 23. Today has been a game of resetting my expectations and believing that I need to do more and achieve more, which is, I suppose, always a no-brainer. But it's this concept of XP farming where you're trying to leverage deep work to shorten the time horizon of getting a certain amount of failures and experience, and then shortening that to as small of a time frame as possible. So you're doing as much iteration as possible, you're doing as much feedback looping and lesson learning as possible. And I suppose it sounds like, yeah, sure, we know about this, or yeah, sure, I've heard about this before, and I felt the same, but in reality, I haven't been serious about this. I needed to put these measures in place of, I do deep work every single day. I do all the 1% of stuff every day, like doing these vlogs, like doing, your ad sheets where you're recording down your metrics, even like personal spend, just like making sure that you're in a good cash flow position, or at least you're aware of it. So yeah, that's been interesting, and a bit of a wake-up call as well. Like, I haven't been working as hard as I should be. I haven't been prioritizing, those quality work sessions where I get things done and I push into the night, and it's about what I've done during the day and during this session, not about pushing it off to tomorrow. Anyway, it's a bit of a tangent done. Otherwise, more on my setup. So just also figuring out, what I need to do ad-wise and test-wise, and really nailing down, okay, well, when do I reiterate? When do I retest copies or creatives, or, what that whole testing structure looks like. And at the moment, it's 2 to 3 advertorials, and then with the winning ad sets, with the 2 winning ad sets, which is what I've sort of been working on at the moment. 2 winning ad sets, we've got whatever ad gets purchased, we'll keep on. Whatever ads are getting a lot of spend by Facebook, or Facebook likes. We also take sort of the principles of how those images were composed, or how the copy was written. In my case, I'm just doing the images, so it's how was that image composed, and then obviously your purchases as well. So it's then, what's the idea being conveyed? What is the belief that I'm trying to instill in the prospect, or qualify from the prospect before they click through to the advertorial and they develop that necessary belief process. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I feel like a lot on these, I kind of just go on tangents, and I'm missing out key information. But I think the main thing today is just, I'm learning to do more, and when to do more and how to do more, because this process should be chiseling away at the fat of my identity, the fat of my personality, and molding me into an e-com entrepreneur. So yeah, and that's where you want to be, but to get there and to grow into that, it sucks. It's growing pains. You're suffering, but then at the end of it, you're reframing it of, no, like I went through that and that was hard, but like I fucking did it. Like I did it, you know, I pushed through, and I'm proud of myself and I'm confident in myself, you know. So general frustrations with ChatGPT, just going on tangents, and I'll say, I don't want this specific thing in the image, but we've generated 30 images with it in, and whatever, no matter how much emphasis I put on, do not include this thing in it, it will still put it in there. So in that case, it gets very narrow, and you need to just make a new chat, and let ChatGPT kind of explore those ideas and build the context for it itself. So we're back to Solidgy, I don't know why. Yeah, you're building those systems and you're figuring out how to use those systems. So otherwise, the results for today, positive ROI, positive ROI, 202 ROI. Should actually get this up. Oh my God, I'm back. So that's a massive thing. That's it's my first ever day positive on a positive ROI, which is really cool. Going into this, I didn't even think about it, to be honest, but we're sitting at, positive ROI. Bang. Oh, that's cool. So cool. So, pat on the back for me. More where this came from. Watch this space. So, feeling a bit giddy, but also tired, so probably not having the full effect. One of my ads, funnily enough, because the product that I run, I'm getting like an average, like an AOV of like 90 or closer to 100 probably at this point. Most people buy the 3 package, which is 120. So yeah, one of my ads got an ROI of like 200, which is kind of, I find funny, because you have close to 10 ad sets. 10 ads per ad set, yeah. Look at that, for one ad. Oh, funny. So yeah, that's cool. Otherwise, tomorrow we will be looking more in depth on the ads and setting a bit more of a structure in place on how to take the ones that are doing well and iterate on them and optimize them, and build on those ideas as well. So do that, and then I'll see if I can get a little bit of work into my advertorial. But at the moment, I need to sort of just let it run for a few days and let it develop. Like, my click-through rate's pretty high, or getting higher, I should say. It was 10 yesterday, now it's 16. So, and that's across, well, the average across 2 advertorials. Yeah. Otherwise, bedtime, well and truly. So, speak tomorrow. Thanks for coming back.